Alright, so today we are going to replace the weather stripping on this R32 Skyline. And what's going to be great about it is that it's going to use all new OEM pieces. It's been like this since I bought the car, and I don't know, it's been a really sore, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a sore thumb. It sticks out at you. You see it. The weather stripping here is damaged. This retainer is falling apart. So we're gonna go ahead and replace that with brand new Nissan OEM parts. All right, first thing is first, we're gonna remove this old weather stripping here. It's got a push pin down at the bottom here, and then there's a push pin on the other side right here. This unfortunately has got a little bit of overspray, but with the new one on it, it's gonna look a million times better. So, and then the retainer itself is held on with a couple screws. They go all the way around the perimeter. So we're gonna go ahead and take that off and then install the new pieces. All right, guys, so here it's all off. It's a little dirty. We're gonna go ahead and rub that down, clean it up a little bit, and then put in the a spider's nest, egg, whatever sack. All right, well anyways, so there's that. I'm gonna clean it up, and then we're gonna install the new one. Importantly, I want to thank Terra firma for the parts, and parts for Nissans.com. I've been using them regularly as I've been trying to restore this car, and they are a great source for automotive OEM parts for Nissans. Not just the Skylines, but the 240s, anything that's shared an S chassis or an R chassis platform. The 300Zs are also included in that. But anyways, I just want to point that in the video. It's not sponsored, but I do want to give them a shout out every chance I get, because they have an amazing selection of OEM parts that are readily available for the most part. But anyways, so back to the install. And also want to point out that it is getting new Nissan OEM hardware. I am a big hardware guy. If I can replace the hardware, I always will. Now, it's not all the way set in, but this is always the best part, when you get to rip this protective stuff off, if I can get my fingers on it. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. All right. I'm gonna finish screwing this in and then get the weather stripping in, and it's all done from there, and I'll show you guys the finished result. Stay tuned. All right guys, here's the finished product. We got the weather stripping and the new retainer installed with new hardware, all Nissan OEM parts. I will say this, I didn't record the install of this because this was kind of a struggle for me because I've never replaced one of these weather strippings before, but they do take a little effort to get it into the retainer and have it actually stay. And I was wrong about the push pins here. There's actually 4 of them. I was missing 2 of them apparently on the old one, but 4 here, 1 here, and then there's 10 screws that go through the retainer to hold it onto the body of the car. So there's that. This is obviously my first video on YouTube, so hopefully you guys like it. Make sure obviously you do the following: like, share, subscribe, and I will post more content. If you guys are into this kind of stuff, I will definitely do more. Also, just want to point out, I am not new to social media. I do have an Instagram and I do have a TikTok where I got tons of automotive content on TikTok, but I want to branch over to YouTube just because I think a lot of the stuff that I do put out there is better suited for YouTube than it is for TikTok. Well, anyways, there's that for this car and this episode. Stay tuned for more.